What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today we're going to be looking at everything new that's going to be arriving in the Festival of the Lost Halloween event that's going to be happening very soon for Destiny. In the latest patch, which is 2.4.1, all of the actual game files for the items are loaded into the game, so websites like Destiny Tracker are actually able to find the items. I'm going to be going through them and what they mean in this video. So we've got new masks, some new emotes, shaders, emblems, a sparrow, a ghost shell, consumables, and some quests. A lot of stuff to get through, and some of it is really cool. So let's take a look at the masks. There are 8 of them in total, beginning with the coolest one by far, and this is basically the replacement for the skull of the blue flaming one we had last year, and this is a red flaming wolf head, which is awesome, and I absolutely cannot wait to get this. The design on the blue one was probably one of my favorite designs on any item in Destiny. It's just so well made, the blue flames and the skull that kind of like lets out the scream every now and again. So I cannot wait for this wolf. It's probably gonna like howl or something, but yeah, it's gonna be a really awesome mask. Cannot wait for this one. Another mask is actually a non-flaming version of the wolf, just a normal one. There's also a Axis mask, which is pretty cool. We normally get some of the enemies, so you can see his actual head, and you can see the half that's like Sevified, and a half that's like Fallen Archon. There's also one for the Fallen Iron Lords that we get to face in the last mission of the Rise of Iron campaign. They're all like kind of like Sevified. You can see their faces like taken over with these Seva cables. Very creepy looking. There's also a Saladin mask, so you can look like him if you want to. There is a Seva pod mask, so literally just a straight up one. A bit similar to how Kovik's head is literally like a Seva pyramid. You can have a Seva pyramid on your head as well. There's also one for a ghost, you can actually put a ghost on your head. And the final one is actually Prince Uldren, which is very strange. It's called the Lost Prince mask. Now this could be somehow indicating towards future story elements for Destiny, or maybe Destiny 2. You might remember the Taken King intro cinematic with that massive space battle where the Queen apparently died, though she's not actually dead. Prince Uldren, of course, is the Queen's brother. He actually crash landed on Mars, so maybe that's why it's called the Lost Prince mask, and maybe he's going to be coming back. But very strange, out of all the characters in Destiny, not Tyra or Shiro or any character in Rise of Iron, they picked Prince Uldren, who's a character we've not seen in literally a year. And even then, we saw a tiny appearance of him. So maybe that's indicating some future story elements with Prince Uldren, but definitely interesting nonetheless. Now, something else pretty cool which we can probably expect in the Festival of the Lost event is actually the 2 new Thorn Ornaments among the others. So a Twitter user called CreatorLord2013 tweeted me these images showing what they look like. We can see the Rose of Acid. It looks okay, nothing too crazy. And the second one is called the Rose of Corruption, which definitely looks a lot better. As you can see, it's got like a hive rune on the handle and some green energy flowing from it. So the person that actually tweeted me these images said that he was inspecting his friend's Thorn when his game crashed, and it allowed him to preview the ornaments. I have no idea how that happened or if you can actually replicate it, but it does look like everything on the screen is very glitched out. But there you go, a look at the 2 of the Thorn Ornaments. On top of that, the Dragon's Bane and Hoodum ornaments for the Bad Juju we can actually preview in the kiosk. Bungie did announce that those are not going to be available until Festival of the Lost. So there is an official announcement that those new ornaments will actually be arriving with the Festival of the Lost event. I'm sure the others will arrive as well. We've got the Bad Juju. On top of that, there's also the Thorn, Last Word, Red Death, Black Spindle. So they're all very kind of dark and evil weapons. I think they fit the Halloween theme, and I'm pretty sure that all of them will be arriving. I don't think they just add the Bad Juju. So with the Festival of the Lost, I definitely expect some of those dark and twisted evil looking weapons to get some really cool looking ornaments matching the Halloween theme. On top of that, there are also a bunch of classified items in there as well. They're just called Classified FOTL, which stands for Festival of the Lost, of course, 2016. So that signifies there are still some items in this event that aren't hidden and we can't actually see. So Bungie still definitely have some surprises, but so far we can see quite a lot of the items. So moving through the items, there's 2 new emotes. One of them is called Howl, which I'm assuming makes you look like some kind of like werewolf, just literally howling. And it says, "Let out, young wolf." There's also the Terrify emote, which looks like some strange dance. No idea what it could be, but it says float and spin. There are 3 new shaders, which all look very Halloween themed in their colors. The first one, Candlelight, looks a little bit strange. Not sure if I'll be a fan of that one. The Unquiet Spirit looks very green. So that's probably quite bright and quite in your face. So I'm interested to see what that looks like. And there's also Sea of Tears, which is mainly blue. The Sparrow is called the S35 Jealousy, as you can see right here. Looks like it's going to be like neon green, like with green flames possibly, or glowing. Very cool design for sure. And its description says it's what they feel when they see you. And we also have the Deviled Ghost as well, for ghosts who taste better with a sprinkle of paprika. And if you look closely, you can see the tiny little horns on it are actually taped on, which is really funny. The 2 new emblems are called Frame's Honor on the left and Midnight Hunt on the right, and I think Frame's Honor might be some kind of joke or reference to the actual Sweeperbot frames in the tower that literally just sweep all day, so that's a cool emblem as well. There is, of course, also the Treasures of the Lost, which is the mystery bag, and that's going to allow you to get a bunch of the loot, so mask and a bunch of other items as well. That's going to be your main source of getting the stuff. So similar to last year, you got the choice of just buying everything you want from Eververse, which is going to cost you a bit of money, or you can actually grind the game for a few hours and get everything as well without spending a penny. Of course, on top of that, there are also the quests you can get, and these will be simple things like killing enemies in the Crucible, or doing Vanguard strikes, public events, Court of Oryx, or also just wearing the mask in general. So those are the ways you actually earn this stuff. That's going to be getting your quest completed, which get you, of course, these bags, or you can buy them, like I said, from Eververse. Now, there are also 3 new consumables, which of course are similar to last year, the Flight of Shadows and the Jack-o'-lantern, which give you visual effects. So the 3 new ones are Sleepless Gaze firstly. It says that staring contests are yours to win, so no idea what that means. Also Bad Dream. This says, I could tell you the story of Oryx and the Pumpkin Patch. It looks like it might be some kind of taken effect on you, which looks really awesome. And also the Chromatic Jacklight, which looks like a blue Jacklight. Your Nightmare may come in many colors. Maybe it changes colors or like flickers through. So there we have it. That is a bunch of the new items coming in Festival at Lost that are found at the game database. Leave a comment down below if you're excited for Festival at Lost and your thoughts on the items I've shown. And of course, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. That'd be much appreciated. And I'll put a link in the description to Destiny Tracker, and you can see these items for yourself if you search them up. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.